Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the current state of Canadian cities? It's a question that might not cross our minds often, but the reality is, like any other places in the world, not all Canadian cities are thriving. In fact, there are those facing significant challenges, a phenomenon often referred to as urban decline. Urban decline is a process where a city or part of a city falls into disrepair and decrepitude. It's a multifaceted issue, influenced by a slew of factors, some of which we'll touch on today. To set the stage, let's first consider the economic struggles. Cities, like people, depend on a healthy economy to thrive, but when industries falter, jobs dwindle, and the economy takes a nosedive, cities can find themselves in a downward spiral. Then there's the issue of population shift. People are the lifeblood of any city. When they leave, either for greener pastures or due to circumstances beyond their control, cities can lose their vibrancy and vitality. The population shift can be a real blow to the local economy, exacerbating the decline. And we cannot overlook the environmental issues. The effects of climate change are far-reaching, and cities are not immune. Extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and changes in local ecosystems can all contribute to the decline of a city. Moreover, the global scene is also a player. For instance, the surge of overseas students, particularly from India, has had a significant impact on Canadian cities. While this influx brings a short-term economic boost, it can also strain local resources and infrastructure over time. Lastly, the impact of national and international policies can't be ignored. Policies related to immigration, education, and trade can all have a profound effect on the health and vitality of a city. So, as we can see, the state of a city is a product of numerous factors, some within its control and others not. It's a complex issue, requiring thoughtful, focused attention. Now, let's embark on a journey to better understand the realities of these cities. As we delve into the stories of 10 Canadian cities facing decline, including Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, we'll uncover the unseen side of these places, shedding light on the challenges they face and the resilience they demonstrate. To understand the present, we must revisit the past. From coast to coast, Canada's cities have a rich tapestry of histories, each unique, each a story of its own. They have evolved over the years, shaped by the forces of time, culture, and the relentless march of progress. These cities, once bustling hubs of activity, are now facing a different reality. As we embark on this journey, let's explore how the past and present intertwine in these cities, painting a vivid picture of transformation. First, let's take a step back in time. Canada's cities were once thriving, buoyed by economic prosperity, cultural diversity, and robust infrastructure. Places like Dartmouth, Nova Scotia were vibrant communities, brimming with potential and opportunities. The economy was strong, driven by industries like fishing, shipbuilding, and later, manufacturing and services. Their culture was, and still is, a beautiful mosaic of traditions and people, a testament to Canada's multicultural ethos. Fast forward to the present, and the story takes a different turn. Many of these once flourishing cities now face significant challenges. Economic shifts and global trends have left their mark, leading to a decline in traditional industries and job opportunities. The population dynamics have changed, with a noticeable trend of young people leaving for better prospects elsewhere. Infrastructure, once the backbone of these cities, now struggles to keep up with the changing times. Take Dartmouth, for instance. It was once a bustling city, known for its maritime industry. Today, it faces economic struggles as traditional industries have waned, and the city grapples with urban decay. Similar narratives echo across other Canadian cities. From the industrial heartland of Ontario to the resource-rich prairies, the decline is palpable, a stark contrast to their glory days. Yet amidst these challenges, there's resilience. These cities, while grappling with their realities, are also exploring new avenues for revival. They are embracing change, seeking innovative solutions, and striving to reinvent themselves. With this historical perspective, we can now delve into the specific cities encountering decline. As we journey across Canada, Let's uncover the stories of 10 cities facing hardship. Starting our journey from the Atlantic coast, we find Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. It's a city known for its picturesque lakes and harbors, but beneath the surface, Dartmouth grapples with a decline in traditional industries like fishing and shipbuilding. The city is struggling to reinvent itself, with some success in the tech sector, but it's a tough road ahead. Moving west, we reach St. John, New Brunswick. Here, the shrinking population is a major concern. Young people are leaving in search of better opportunities, leaving behind a city grappling with an aging population and a dwindling tax base. Next, we find ourselves in Sherbrooke, Quebec. Known for its universities and cultural institutions, Sherbrooke is facing a different challenge: a brain drain. Graduates often leave for larger cities, taking their skills and potential contributions with them. As we cross into Ontario, we come to Thunder Bay. This city, once a thriving hub for the lumber and paper industries, is now struggling with the transition to a more diverse economy. The loss of manufacturing jobs has hit hard, and the city is working to find its footing in a changing economic landscape. In Manitoba, the city of Brandon is wrestling with infrastructure problems. Aging roads, bridges, and buildings are a constant challenge and a drain on the city's resources. The city is doing its best to keep up, but it's a race against time. Our journey takes us next to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Here, the city is grappling with environmental threats. From extreme weather events to the impacts of climate change, Saskatoon is on the front lines of a global crisis. In Alberta, we find Red Deer, a city that boomed with the oil industry. But as the world shifts away from fossil fuels, Red Deer is feeling the pinch. The city is working to diversify its economy, but it's a challenging transition. Heading into British Columbia, we encounter Prince George, a city facing a unique challenge. Its forestry industry is under threat from pine beetles, which are decimating the region's forests. This environmental crisis is having a profound impact on the city's economy and way of life. On Vancouver Island, we find Nanaimo, a city grappling with population decline. As housing prices skyrocket, many are leaving the city in search of more affordable living. The high cost of living is driving a wedge into the community. Finally, we reach Whitehorse, Yukon. This city, known for its breathtaking wilderness, is grappling with the impacts of climate change. Warmer temperatures are thawing the permafrost, causing damage to buildings and infrastructure. These cities, each with their unique challenges, paint a broader picture of urban decline in Canada. The decline of these cities has profound implications, not only for their residents, but also for the entire nation. When urban areas suffer, it's not just an isolated issue. It reverberates across the country, affecting the national economy, societal structure, and our environment. Let's start with the economy. As cities decline, job opportunities shrink, which can lead to a domino effect of negative consequences. People may decide to move elsewhere in search of better prospects, draining the city of its human capital. This could then result in reduced consumer spending, leading to the closure of local businesses, and further exacerbating the city's economic woes. Then we have societal impacts. When cities decline, we often see a rise in socio-economic issues such as poverty and crime. As job opportunities dwindle, people might struggle to make ends meet, which can lead to an increase in social inequality. This in turn can create a cycle of deprivation that's hard to break. And let's not forget about the environment. Urban decay can lead to a host of environmental issues, from pollution due to neglected infrastructure to the wastage of resources in abandoned buildings. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are strategies that can be employed to address these challenges. Revitalization projects can breathe new life into declining cities. These could involve renovating old buildings, investing in new infrastructure, and creating job opportunities. Education and skills training programs can also help equip residents with the tools they need to adapt to changing job markets. Also, there's the potential to capitalize on the increasing number of international students from countries like India who are seeking education opportunities abroad. With increased collaboration between Canadian universities and international consultancies, there's the chance to create a win-win situation, providing these students with quality education while injecting new life and diversity into the city's economy and culture. While the path ahead may be tough, with collective effort and strategic planning, there's always hope for a brighter future. As we conclude our journey, let's reflect on what we've learned. We've delved into the unseen side of Canadian cities, unearthing their past and present. We've explored the tales of 10 cities, including Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, each facing unique challenges in these changing times. From economic struggles to infrastructure concerns, these cities symbolize broader issues that resonate across the globe. However, these challenges also bring opportunities for change and progress. Remember, every city has its story, and understanding these narratives is the first step towards building